Listen up, this right here is the biggest trap people fall into. They hit a goal, they reach a milestone, and they think, that's it, I made it. But that mindset, that's the reason people stop growing. Success ain't some finish line. It ain't some trophy you put on a shelf and admire for the rest of your life. Success is movement. It's progress. It's that fire inside you that never stops burning. The moment you think you've made it, that's the moment you start slipping. Why? Because success requires momentum. It's like climbing a staircase. Every step gets you higher, but if you stop moving, you don't just stay in place, you start falling backward. That's what happens to people who get too comfortable. They stop pushing, stop learning, stop striving for more. And before they know it, they're wondering why everything feels stagnant, and why they're not excited anymore, why life isn't challenging them. It's because they treated success like a destination instead of a journey. Real success is built on hunger. It's built on that relentless drive to keep getting better, keep reaching higher, keep expanding your mind, your skills, your impact. When you achieve something, celebrate it, yes, absolutely, but don't park there. Use it as fuel. Ask yourself, what's next? How do I level up? How do I keep this fire going? Because here's the truth. There's always another level. There's always more to learn, more to experience, more to accomplish. And that's not a burden, it's a privilege. It means life will never get boring if you stay in the game. It means you're always evolving, always growing, always pushing yourself to be the best version of you. The key is to never let success make you complacent. You gotta stay sharp, stay hungry, keep challenging yourself. Because the moment you stop, life starts pulling you backward. And trust me, you don't want that. You want to keep climbing, keep rising, keep becoming more than you were yesterday. That's what real success is. That's what separates the ones who keep winning from the ones who fade away. Failure, that word alone makes people nervous. It makes them doubt themselves, hesitate, overthink. But let me tell you something. Failure is not your enemy. It's your greatest teacher. It's not the end of the road, it's part of the process. The only people who never fail are the ones who never try. And if you're not failing, you're not growing. See, too many people take failure personally. They mess up, they fall short, and suddenly they start questioning everything. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should just quit. But that's where they go wrong. Failure isn't a stop sign, it's a lesson, it's feedback, it's life showing you exactly what you need to improve. If you can shift your mindset from I failed to what can I learn from this, you become unstoppable. You gotta understand, every setback is setting you up for a comeback. Every mistake is shaping you, refining you, making you stronger, sharper, better. The pain of failure is temporary. But the wisdom you gain from it, that stays with you forever. The problem isn't failing, the problem is staying down. You only truly fail when you refuse to get back up. When you let one loss define your entire future. Think about it. How many people quit too soon? How many dreams died because someone was too afraid to try again? The world is full of people who almost made it but gave up when things got tough. Don't be one of them. You didn't come this far just to stop now. If you fail, good. That means you're in the game, you're taking risks, you're pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. That's where growth happens. So next time you fail, don't break. Don't retreat. Don't let it shake your confidence. Take the lesson, adjust, and go again. Because failure is not final, it's fuel. And if you use it right, it will push you further than success ever could. Success can be dangerous if you don't handle it right. Yeah, you heard me. Because the moment you let success get to your head, the moment you start thinking you're too good to fail, that's when you set yourself up for a fall. On the flip side, failure can crush you if you take it the wrong way. If you let it make you feel small, if you let it kill your confidence, it can keep you stuck for years. That's why the key to lasting success is balance. Stay hungry. See, hunger is what keeps you moving. It's what keeps you pushing when others get comfortable. You got to wake up every day with that fire, that drive to keep improving, to keep learning, to keep reaching for more. Because success isn't guaranteed to last. Just because you won today doesn't mean you'll win tomorrow. You got to earn it every single day. The moment you think you've arrived, that's when life humbles you real quick. But hunger alone isn't enough. You also got to stay humble, because the second you start thinking you're better than everybody else, the second you stop listening, stop learning, stop respecting the process, that's when you lose. Humility is what keeps you open to growth. It keeps you learning from others, keeps you grounded, keeps you focused on the bigger picture. The greatest champions, the greatest leaders, the greatest minds, they all stay humble no matter how much they achieve. You gotta have both. Stay hungry enough to never stop chasing your potential. Stay humble enough to never think you're above learning, above failing, above grinding, because the second you lose either one, you start slipping. So don't let success make you arrogant. Don't let failure make you weak. Keep that fire alive, keep that ego in check, and keep moving forward. That's how you win in the long run. Everybody wants success, everybody wants the dream, but let's get real. Dreams without discipline mean nothing. You can sit around all day thinking about the life you want, but if you're not putting in the work, if you're not showing up every single day, that dream is just a fantasy. See, discipline is what separates the ones who wish from the ones who win. It's what makes the difference between someday and day one. You don't get to the top just because you want it bad enough. You get there because you work for it. Because you wake up earlier, you stay later. You push harder. Because you're willing to do what most people won't. And let's be honest, discipline ain't easy. Some days you won't feel like showing up. Some days you'll be tired, distracted, unmotivated. That's where most people quit. But you gotta be different. Because success doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't care if you don't feel like it. Success rewards those who put in the work even when they don't feel like it. That's the secret. Winners don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They create it. They don't make excuses. They make progress. So if you have a dream, back it up with action. Get serious, get consistent, hold yourself accountable, because discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. You either build it or you stay stuck where you are. The choice is yours. Fear is the number one thing holding people back. It stops them before they even start. Fear of failing, fear of looking stupid, fear of what people might say. And the worst part, most people let fear control their whole life. But here's the truth, fear is a liar. It's only as powerful as you allow it to be. See, fear will try to convince you to play it safe, to stay in your comfort zone, to avoid taking risks. It'll whisper in your ear, what if you fail? What if you embarrass yourself? What if you're not good enough? But you gotta recognize that fear is just your mind trying to protect you. It's doing its job. But your job is to push through it, because everything you want, everything you dream of, is on the other side of fear. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying you won't feel fear. You will. Everyone does. But the people who win, they feel the fear and do it anyway. They take action in spite of the doubt, in spite of the nerves, in spite of the voice in their head telling them to stop. They know that fear is just a test. And if they push past it, they unlock new levels of confidence, new opportunities, new success. But most people don't even try. They let fear paralyze them. They let it make their decisions for them. And before they know it, years have passed and they're still in the same place, wondering what could be. That's not going to be you. Not today. Not ever. You got to remind yourself, fear is temporary, but regret lasts forever. If you let fear control your life, you'll never know what you're truly capable of. So stop waiting for the fear to go away. It won't. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Make the move. Take the leap. Step out in faith. Because fear might be loud, but your dreams should be louder. What you do next, that's what defines you. Not your past, not your failures, not even your successes. What you do next is everything. See, too many people live in the past. They get stuck replaying their wins or their losses like a broken record. Some folks succeed once and think they've made it, so they stop pushing. Others fail and let that one mistake define the rest of their life. But listen, what's done is done. The only thing that matters is where you go from here. Every single day you have a choice. You can let your past control you, or you can take control of your future. You can let mistakes break you, or you can learn from them and get better. You can sit around celebrating old victories, or you can chase the next one. The difference between those who keep winning and those who fade away, the ones who win don't dwell, they move. Life is always testing you, is watching how you respond. You hit a setback, do you quit, or do you come back stronger? You achieve something great, do you relax, or do you level up? That decision, that's what separates the great from the average. So here's the mindset. You never stop growing. You never stop improving. No matter how many times you win, you stay hungry. No matter how many times you fail, you keep going. Because life is not about what happens to you. It's about how you respond.